Today, we're going to continue to investigate finding the line of symmetry. Remember, it's an imaginary line where you could fold the image in half and both halves match exactly. Let's take a look at this example. Here, the line of symmetry is vertical and both halves match exactly. But then you take a look at it again and you can see that there are two other lines of symmetry. And finally, this shape has 1, 2, 3, 4 actual lines of symmetry. So it's important we don't always look for the obvious one, this vertical one, but we're really addressing the figure on multiple different perspectives to see how many lines of symmetry there are. I'm going to show you some pictures of real world things, and I want you to think about where the line of symmetry is. Let's take a look at this butterfly. Where's the line of symmetry? In this case, the line of symmetry is vertical. It's right down the middle. Are there any other lines of symmetry? No, because if you folded it horizontal or even diagonal, it wouldn't be an exact match of both halves. Okay, let's look at another one. Here's a picture of an elephant. Let me get my line out. The elephant also has a vertical line of symmetry. Let me just show you how it would not work if I went horizontal. You can see these two halves do not match at all. What about this leaf? What about this picture of a mountain and its reflection? Since it's an obvious reflection, our line of symmetry would be right on this horizon. Now take a look at this dartboard. Besides the numbers not being precise on both sides, there are plenty of lines of symmetry on this dartboard. What about a tree? So since this tree is a natural thing, there's probably not a single line of symmetry, but it could be a little bit close to a vertical symmetry line. But you can see there's so many different branches that it's not exact on both sides. And that goes the same with a human face. It is truly not exact on both sides, but it's an approximate vertical symmetry line. Yesterday, you worked with different polygons to identify lines of symmetry. You also cut them out and folded them, but today you're going to just be working with a bunch of different shapes, not necessarily polygons, and you're not going to cut them out. So you're just going to use your observation skills and your eyes to really identify where the lines of symmetry are. So it says study each shape and draw all the lines of symmetry you identified. You can draw them with a dotted line or a straight line. It's up to you. Then move on to the next page. It says not every shape has a line of symmetry. So study the shapes below. Which of these shapes have lines of symmetry? And then draw the lines on them. So there are 4 different shapes, and we want you to identify where the lines of symmetry are on. Some of them will not have one. Some polygons may have lines of symmetry. Draw all the lines of symmetry of this polygon. How many are there? And then draw at least 2 shapes. You can even refer back to your work from yesterday that have exactly 4 lines of symmetry. And then finally, here's just some more geometric figures. I want you to identify where the line of symmetry is on all of these. Remember, some of them may have more than one. Good luck identifying your lines of symmetry today.